Hello, church. As most of you know, my name's Alan, and I'm an elder here at Northside Christian Church. You may also know that normally when I speak to you, I'm usually standing, and as my bride likes to point out, I tend to wander around during announcements, commonly referred to as having happy feet. So if I get stuck during this message, it's because my feet feel left out of this conversation. So kind of bear with me if you would. So here at our home, as with many other places, grass is turning green, trees are blossoming, and the frogs have woke up and are serenading us at night. Now, rather than focusing on the fear that is gripping a lot of folks, I'd like to look at the opportunities that God has blessed us with. When people say that this stay-at-home orders are something totally new to our way of life, I say they obviously haven't grown up in rural areas back in the day. Back then, we went to town once a week for Ma to do her trading, as she referred to it, which I never really understood that term, why it was called trading, when the only trading I ever saw was money for groceries. Kind of sounds like shopping, don't it? The nearest neighbor that was my age lived 3 or 4 miles down the road, so hiking there just to stop by really wasn't an option. So one made do to what was provided by God with what was around us. We spent time with our siblings and parents, and in turn grew closer to each other. More time was spent outside, therefore giving us an opportunity to actually take in the wonders of God's creations that were all around us. It was almost as if you were forced to slow down and see what was going on in the world around you. How many times have you heard someone say, "I just don't have time for various activities due to their hectic lifestyles"? Well, maybe this is God telling us to slow down and enjoy what He has blessed us with. Perhaps it's time to focus on the task of reading God's Word every day, something that you may never have had extra time to do. Maybe it's time to sit at the table with your children and play a board game and enjoy each other's company, though the video game controllers may have to mysteriously disappear for a couple hours. And what an awesome opportunity to speak to our Father in prayer constantly, as we're instructed to do in the Bible. Some other things to think about during these days are blessings that we have taken for granted during our lives. I mean, who would have thought that toilet paper would be at the top of everybody's grocery list? I mean, really? My prayer for us is that we use this time to grow closer to God by reading His Word, through continuous prayer, drawing closer to our family and friends, being appreciative of the things that we used to be taking for granted, and take a moment to just stop and look around and enjoy God's wonders that can be found all around us. I'm going to leave you now with this passage from Psalms 46:10. "Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among all nations. I will be exalted in the earth." Now I pray that you and your family are healthy and doing well during these circumstances that are upon us. If you need anything, please contact us and we'll help however we can. We miss seeing y'all and spending time with you, so take care and may God bless.